Action. Chloe Feynman's uncanny look-alike enters stage left. Plot synopsis. Season 1, Episode 3. Ross becomes incarcerated in the American municipal system and has to find a way out through secretly becoming Canadian, as well as entering in the Cheesy's Challenge.
Do 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 do. Nobody ever told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a broke, you're a joke, your love life's EPA. It seems you're always stuck in second gear, and you can't get it going this week or this month or this year, but I'll be there for you, 'cause it's raining downpour. I'll be there for you, 'cause I've heard it all before. I'll be there for you, and you better not fret, 'cause I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. Nobody ever told you it was gonna be like this. You have no sex, no job, you just pray in the fountain and kiss. Nobody ever told you life was this way, but now you're an adult, and that's okay, 'cause I'll be there in the 90s, in the fountain or in the apartment, and I'll get wacky situations, and it's friends. Yay!
Rachel, I know we're friends and all, and we live in a little friend commune, but lately I've been thinking, what if I wanted to have sex with one of these gorgeous guys that we keep in our apartment, locked up and under wraps? I'm thinking, what if we were just to give it a try? Ha! Courtney, you sure are funny. You're a metropolitan woman. As for me, I'm Jennifer Aniston, American businesswoman, model, and former executive of Haagen-Dazs. And I can tell you for a fact that as long as this routine is profitable, we're going to keep being friends forever. We're going to be in the friend zone, the friend realm, and the friend world until NBC dictates otherwise. So you'd better sit your pretty keister down, because this isn't going out of fashion anytime soon. Huh, Rachel? I know we're all friends and all, but are we ever going to get out of the friend zone and into the marriage zone? Or are we just a bunch of ditzy 20-somethings with empty lives and no wish fulfillment? Tell me, Nadine. Oh, Nadine isn't here. She went out to get some milk. You can be in a relationship without it being romantic. It can be platonic. We're friends. Hey, let's play Twister. Or how about let's play Trouble? Or how about headbands? I don't think we've played headbands yet. Should we give that a shot? Huh, Rachel? We give that a shot? Alright, great. I knew we'd come up with something, Jessica. I knew it. Well, I guess what I'm really wondering, Rachel, is this our destiny? Just to keep these three hunky guys locked in here and we play bingo and charades all the time? Because we're only friends, we don't go on dates. We are going to define the 90s. The 90s are going to be us and we are going to be they. And together we can define what it means to be a woman of the 90s. A cosmopolitan modern woman who has friends rather than having a steady romantic relationship. Because in this day and age, Nadine... No, you're not Nadine, you're Courtney. In this day and age, Karen, we can have friendships without being fully committed to marriage. These are the 90s. It's a 90s thing. It seems like we're 20-something. We're past the age of college. Maybe we should start, I don't know, getting romantically invested in someone besides these three hunky doofuses that we keep locked up in the closet. Yes, our media empire is growing by the day, and soon there will not be one person in the 50 contiguous United States who has not heard of us friends. We breed and multiply like vermin. overtaking anyone who would thwart us or stop us in our crusade to become everyone's friend. That's right, we're the Friends, from the sitcom Friends. My name is Jennifer Aniston. You might know me from the film Leprechaun with Warwick Davis, wherein I played a young urban socialite reduced to grit because I had to move out to the country and battle a little wee man. Now, I am part of the Friend group. I am part of the Friend Zone, and I am part of the Friends Facebook Club. It's not the Breakfast Club, it's the Friends Club. Do you understand, Nadine? You know, I'm thinking, this isn't really a normal life for 20-somethings. You know, we should be going out to cocktail festivals and Skrillex concerts. No, you're not Nadine. Nadine went out to get some milk. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. The Friends continuum must not be disrupted. We must flow and ebb like a river throughout time and space. We will not be disturbed. We will not be discouraged. Did you hear that Steve Aoki was in town, Rachel? It sounds pretty cool. I'd probably like to go and see Steve Aoki, you know. He's probably more willing to make out with me than any of these three hunky doofuses that we have locked up in the basement. What do you say, Rachel? Should we go and see the Steve Aoki / Skrillex concert tonight? Afterwards, we can get ice cream at the quirky sitcom ice cream shop. My treat. How does that sound, huh? Hey ladies, it's me, Ross. I hate to interrupt your little conversation that you girls are having, but I found this human skull outside. This guy came up to me, and he was dressed in this fancy business attire, and he was like, "Hey, can you hang on to this for me?" And I was like, "Alright." The Friends will continue, and forever we will conduct our ceremonial gathering around the city fountain in town square, and we will all take our clothes off and dip in the nude into the fountain, because only then does life become anew. Only then are we reborn into our true forms, our skeletal, muscular, gelatinous state, which will keep us suspended and frozen in time for over 2,000 years. And only then will the world truly understand the meaning of the word Friends. I'll hang on to it. And now, because I'm doing Hamlet down at the community theater, I can play, I have the skull now, so I'm going to be the perfect Hamlet. I don't know if this is robbed from the grave or ceremonial burial site or what, but it's pretty crazy, huh, ladies? Anyway, are we gonna play Monopoly tonight? I know we're all just friends here and all, so are we gonna play Monopoly? You know, typical Ross shit. I love Monopoly. I can't get enough of Monopoly. We don't have any video game consoles here, do we? Just board games? Okay. Well, that sounds pretty dope. I think I'm gonna name this skull Norm, like the guy on Cheers. Season 46, Episode 2. Chloe realizes that Nadine is plotting against her and is in fact a Soviet spy from atop the Berlin Wall, where they're keeping a secret radish patch with the instructions on how to grow more hair in 48 days guaranteed, or your money back, according to Hair for Men. Episode 65, Plot Synopsis. Jessica becomes enamored with Jennifer Aniston, going so far as to find Jennifer Aniston's secret underground hideout, where Jennifer Aniston keeps all the international secrets to her perfume bombs, which she plans to disperse across the greater Boston metropolitan area. Meanwhile, Ross learns Mandarin. Nadine, girl, let's be serious here. You need to get more in touch with your feminine side, or you're gonna have a full-on estrogen explosion. Because one of these days, all your estrogen is going to come rushing out in a horrendous flood, which will engulf the greater Boston area. And nobody wants to see that happen, especially not you, Nadine. I suggest taking up crochet or something to keep you busy when you're not locking me and Ross in the other room over there, which you affectionately call the basement. But we know what it is. It's a man cave, isn't it? Oh, Spencer, you're my best friend. You're more than just my friend. You're my best friend. And if we weren't contractually obligated to remain just friends for 350 episodes and counting, I might even term you my boyfriend, but I suppose we're just not ready for that yet. I need to tell you something. I told Janice this afternoon that I was going to bake a spectacular set of cupcakes that were shaped like all the 1994 presidential candidates, but that didn't work out. They burned, and now I feel as if I'm a burgeoning failure. My clone, Jennifer Aniston, is out there somewhere. She looks just like me, and she's coming to find me, and pretty soon the hunter could become the hunted, or vice versa. So, as you can see, Spence, I've really got a lot on my plate as a young metropolitan woman trying to make it big in the city. So, what do you recommend? Okay, cool. Well, here's my question. I got a present for you, Rachel. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty good present. Check it out. Ta-da! What do you think, huh, Rach? This ought to solve all your femininity problems at once. Like killing two birds with one stone, or getting it all done just at the same time. There's no better solution than the ultimate. Here you go. A coat hanger? Now I can hang my coats up. I saw this advertised on TV by Billy Mays, and it sounds as if it's the most wonderful invention since sliced bread. Thank you, Spencer, seriously. This will aid in my daily routine quite a bit. You know, Rach, we are all just 6 friends, holed up in the same exact apartment, around the clock. There's no escape from each other. There's no end to the misery, the sadness, the pain, the tears, the swelling. We may as well make do with what we have, and when the going gets tough, then the tough gets tougher, and we have to reconcile with how our lives have dealt us the cards, as they say. Okay, bye, Spencer. So I suggest, Rach, that you make peace with the fact that you're the doppelganger of Jennifer Aniston, and that she's your genetic clone, much like Dolly the sheep. Has that happened yet? I don't know. It's a 90s thing. Jennifer Aniston will never be prettier than you, will never look better than you, and probably won't act like you unless you expressly tell her to, so I suggest you don't do that. Now, what do you say tonight? Me and the guys meaning Ross, what do you say we crack open a couple brewskis and watch the baseball game, huh? I hear it's going to be the most thrilling world inning since 1985, when Dorf got on the diamond. What do you say, Rach? Huh? Hey guys, Ross alert. Wee you. Oh, hi Ross. How are you doing? Me and Spencer were just talking about playing Monopoly tonight. You like Monopoly, don't you? Yeah, that's right. It's me, Ross. I just came up from the basement, and I noticed that somebody burnt the pan. Sure you do. Monopoly is the best game. And so is Sorry. Do you want to play Sorry, Ross? I bet you do. It's pretty fun, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Okay, sure. It's like, can we trust each other to cook in this apartment? At least until we all get to the fountain and get naked and submerged in there, and then we wrap ourselves up in our little cocoons, huh? Can we at least trust each other to cook well? When are we gonna go down to the fountain? Mind your own beeswax, alright? We'll go down to the fountain when the heavens prescribe us to go down to the fountain. Because only then do we enter our next life, Ross. Only then do we ascend, once we're at the fountain. I mean, I'm not asking that you become the living embodiment of Emilio Lagasse or anything. All I'm asking is that you don't burn the pans, because I really gotta, scrub these off. It's really tiresome. So, just as a personal favor to your old friend Ross, what do you say we don't do that anymore, actually, huh? Let's stop it. Let's stop burning the pans on purpose, okay, Rachel? I know you've got a lot on your plate recently, what with your devious clone Jennifer Aniston being out there and whatnot, but can we at least respect the kitchenware, huh? Clumsy Ross, just like always. Jennifer Aniston is out there somewhere. She's my exact genetic duplicate. They harvested my genetic material without my consent, and now Jennifer Aniston is starring in such hilarious comedies as We're the Millers, Horrible Bosses, and Crow's Feet, coming to a theater near you in 2010. All of us friends here. There are no enemies, only friends.
Do 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 do. Nobody ever told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a broke, your joke, your love life's EPA. It seems you're always stuck in second gear, and you can't get it going this week or this month or this year, but I'll be there for you, 'cause it's raining downpour. I'll be there for you, 'cause I've heard it all before. I'll be there for you, and you better not fret, 'cause I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. Nobody ever told you it was gonna be like this. You have no sex, no job. You just pray in the fountain and kiss. Nobody ever told you life was this way. But now you're an adult, and that's okay. 'Cause I'll be there in the 90s, in the fountain or in the apartment, and I'll get wacky situations and its friends. Yay!